number one, we're going to start out with shout out to S.W.I.R.V TV.
Shout out S.W.I.R.V TV.
Shout out to S.W.I.R.V TV.
Got your mic? You got your mic ready?
Mic is ready.
Got your mic straight? Yeah, you should sit in that seat, huh?
I'm not used to sitting.
Check your mic. Mic check 1 2.
Mic check 1 2.
Coach. Coach Fresh, you fresh too,
Testing.
Coach.
Appreciate you.
You fresh, man. You know what I'm
Courtesy
saying?
my boy. That's flat. Let me see y'all the back real quick.
Oh man, he fresh today.
Yeah, that's,
Coach got the drip on today.
that's flat.
Coach got the drip on.
Custom
Good.
jacket by my boy Jet Music. That's
Okay.
flat. Check him out on IG. That's flat. Or Jet Music. You know what I'm saying, with a Z.
He do the production and all that, right?
Production. Got his own clothing line now. He big time.
That's what
He
it
been
is.
working with athletes.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? That's up and coming. They wearing his drip. So then they might get around their professional athletes, friends, and that'll get his brand even bigger. So we just all about expanding this shit. 2022, we up.
But look, so speaking on a lot of those points, athletes, big brands, big things popping off. It's been a lot of stories that have happened leading up to the big game 56. On the radio, we can't say the SB word. So I'm gonna be respectful on the podcast. I know people say, man, go ahead and say the word Super Bowl. Let's go ahead and say the big bowl game 56 and all that. A lot of stories been happening. We seen with the baby. What I'm saying, what happened with him with the fight. I also dropped the freestyle that was kind of crazy. I know a lot of people probably heard that joint by now. He said he putting himself on a level of some of the the best to do it with that freestyle. So I do know his freestyle game is like that. But that's a story. There's been a lot of other crazy stories. I know you were scrolling through the phone and all that. But what I want you to do, man, I want you to go in the clutch SP Instagram, right? Right now. Right now. Put it up on your phone.
Right now.
It's something that I posted, right? So we know we leading up to the big game. We already made our predictions, between those two teams that's playing. Unfortunate that my guys couldn't pull it off.
Man, either.
But
We
speaking
won
of,
it done.
speaking of my guys, what you about to pull up on the phone is I think this should touch your soul. So what you see? What you see?
You gotta read it though. You gotta read it.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Can't read. Yeah.
No, I definitely didn't see. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Tom Brady
Okay.
will return to play football, but even this potential scenario may be too hard to fathom. Former Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback announced his retirement last week. Since his retirement, there's been speculation that Brady's retirement may be short-lived.
Okay.
Didn't know that.
Okay.
All right. And the report also says analysts have proposed scenarios where Brady will return to play out the final year of his contract with the Buccaneers.
Okay.
Let me one more time.
Okay.
Analysts have proposed scenarios where Brady will return to play out the final year of his contract with the Buccaneers. Others have pointed out a scenario where Brady could return play for another contender.
Contender.
This is the part that he wants me to read.
Yes,
this is the part that
Contender. Contender, not make it to the playoffs, not losing the first round.
Not commanders, contenders. It's two different words.
Yeah.
Not the commanders.
Not the commanders,
Right.
contender.
Okay.
So who's the contender team?
Such contenders as the San Francisco
Niner Nation. So
Niner Nation.
that's a big story. How y'all feel about that one, guys?
Hey.
Let's guys.
Hey.
That's a story right there.
That would be dope.
What if? Just what if?
I mean, he's from California. That would be dope. I ain't gonna lie. That would be dope. That's never happened. I've never seen that. So that would be a first. You know what I'm saying? I would endorse it, but I would want to see it. Just for the people that hate Brady, that want him to retire.
You gotta get my
out the
food.
league, and then if he come back with probably his childhood team, maybe. I know he's from Cali. I don't know his favorite team, but that would be dope. But then he take them in 1 year, then he retire.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna retire.
Don't be the
Then I'm
team.
gonna retire, fake my retirement, then come back, switch teams, and then win a chip with my home team where I'm from, and then I'm gonna retire.
I mean,
That'd be dope. That would be
it
dope.
would. And you know what? The ratings gonna go sky high, and I would definitely watch it. I would definitely watch it. That's
There
a
goes
team.
word.
I would say that's a team.
What team? Which team? Hey, get my food.
And he get his food, y'all. 49.
That'd be crazy. I mean, and some people talking about possibly Aaron Rodgers, but of course, I agree with you. The ratings would be much more crazier than Tom
That
Brady.
would be a story.
But Tom Brady and Debo,
And he win.
And then he went. Then he retired.
And imagine he win a joint with us, and then you already know the whole Tom Brady Joe Montana conversation. I mean, they already put him above him as well. I think Joe Montana kind of hit it on himself, but that right there, him coming to the
Now,
Niners.
if he came to y'all and won a chip and then retired, would he be better than Montana at that point?
I mean, most people still say he is at this point. The things he's accomplished, the many bowls he won, records he's broken, comebacks. You know, for me, it's hard to say it, but it is what it is. You can't. A goat is a goat.
But now let me ask you this: and at this point of his career, hypothetically, if he was to make that move, what would be in it for him to gain out of making that move? Now, I'm just asking.
Another chip.
Another accolade.
So like
He
I
got
said,
7, so then he will have 8. Like that's crazy.
that's super crazy. That's super crazy. That's what he would get.
Almost Bill Russell's stats. Bill Russell got
Yeah,
what? 12, right?
Yeah.
12, I think. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
12, 13, maybe 13.
Yeah. I know it's in the teens.
Yeah,
folks.
yeah. So that's crazy. So that's just another story that's been going on leading up to the big game. But also some real legendary going down though. Halftime show. Like
Okay.
I've heard a lot of people. I've seen the commercials and all that, but really haven't heard nobody really like just talk about Snoop, MJB, Dre, Eminem, K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar, all on one stage, the headliners of the Super Bowl. I mean, just how legendary is that?
And for
How
y'all to know,
legendary.
MJB is Mary J. Blige, y'all. For the, you know, as an actor, but that's Mary J. Blige. Y'all know.
I mean, I feel like for the culture, that's just like the biggest performance, halftime performance for the culture of our music. So yeah, it's legendary. It's just
Bro,
legendary.
all of them are legends in their own right. And the way the picture is, y'all, I don't know if y'all can see the picture. They look like the Avengers, like superheroes. Like all them guys each got their own superpower.
We might give y'all a quick
You know what I'm
snapshot.
saying?
We'll give y'all a quick
You know
snapshot.
what I mean? Definitely.
Who you want to see?
I mean, the fact is, I want to see the whole lineup. If I had to pick one person, I mean, just to see Dre on stage would be crazy. Seeing Mary J. Blige and all them on stage. But I really just want to see with Snoop, because you know Snoop been funny with the boxing commentary, the commercials. Like he really just is an entertainer, like you said earlier. So to see Snoop Dogg on that stage on the halftime joint, big game 56 Super Bowl situation, that right there is gonna be like, yo, come on, look where you come from to the Super Bowl.
And the Super Bowl in LA. I'm thinking
LA.
in LA. That's dope.
What more
So you
can
got 3 LA. You got Kendrick Lamar, Dre, and Snoop. That's 3 of the biggest artists from LA in rap. Legends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
that's monumental.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah, I'm going for Snoop.
Yeah.
I think
I
Snoop
want to
is-
see all of them. Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop.
Snoop, that guy. I mean, everybody got a mean catalog
Yes.
in this lineup. You know, you got different eras, different, just musical energy and styles and all of that. You know,
And then they all got songs with each other. If you think about it, so they can go. There's a lot of directions. This gonna be a fun one of the best halftime shows. I'm gonna go ahead and say it gotta be. It's on the lineup. We don't know where they going.
And what's that lineup again? Break it down. Just
You
in
got
case they might not know.
And then, okay.
We'll help you guys
So
out.
we got Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, Mary J. Blige, Dr. Dre, Eminem, and last but not least, Kendrick Lamar. That's crazy.
I got a question.
It's crazy me just saying those names together on the show. Like, I would pay for this concert. I know it's free because it's halftime, y'all, but I would pay for this, most definitely.
You think Eminem got something to prove on this performance? For the culture wise?
I don't think he got nothing to prove. It's big, though. I don't think he has something to prove. What you mean by something to prove, like, as far as, like...
I mean, I think it was, what awards was it when he did that performance and he caught like backlash? I forgot what it was, a freestyle that he did on awards. And he caught a lot of backlash. It was during
the computer
like it was during like
Yeah,
protest time. I forgot what happened, but he caught backlash on that song.
I think I know. You talking about the freestyle when he was on the
The BET Hip Hop
And it
Awards.
was Conway, and he went last, and he rhymed the longest.
Yep.
And he said something about Donald Trump.
Yep.
Yes, yes. He did get
wow.
backlash on that. I do remember that.
if I saw that, I definitely forget about that.
I don't know, because
That's
they were
crazy.
trying to say that, like, whatever he said, he shouldn't have said it, because he's white. I'm sorry, but that's what they were saying. But it's like he said it, it's cool that he said it, but somebody else should have said it. It was like Eminem shouldn't have been the one to have that view and say that. But everybody agreed basically what he was saying, but it's like, damn, Eminem saying that though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Crazy. And for me too, you know, Mary J. Blige got her new album. You know what I'm saying? Her new album is out. We be playing on the radio, so this is like for her, like, you know, marketing and business wise, this is a great move. But I also saw a video. If it's true, it was a video caption that she basically not getting paid for the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. So would you perform for free? If you was Mary J. Blige status, which is definitely a mega star, the queen, you know what I'm saying, in the game. You know what I mean? Would you perform free at the Super Bowl? I'm gonna say I would.
Say yes.
I would.
Yes.
Because, you know why? Because she gonna get that money off the back end anyway. Think about the tickets are like her pricing now. I mean, where it is now, and then after she does this, it's going through the roof.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I also would do it for the free though, just to be able to. I'm at the Super Bowl.
Because I'm a sports fan. Just to be at the Super Bowl and get to perform, you ain't gotta pay me. That's a memory. That's priceless to me. Because I done made millions. I'm a legend. I got money. I don't need money for this.
This is probably gonna be the biggest self-promotion that she could ever do.
Yep. I get to promote my new music for free, basically. You ain't gotta pay me. That's cool. Because the whole world watch Super Bowl. That's worldwide. Everybody watch Super Bowl.
Yep. Snoop back in the studio too. Of course, they got Mount Westmore, the group. Plus, he back in the studio with Drake. I think with Battle Cat, nigga be doing some
Battle Cat L too, y'all.
Some production. You know what I'm saying? Battle Cat. So that's gonna be crazy. So that's right there. That's you got. Dre, he just dropped his joint like you were talking about with the Grand Theft.
New music on there. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot. This lines up perfectly for these artists. They definitely deserve the opportunity, and this should just be the beginning of more epic halftime shows we should see at the Big Bowl game.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
We've been waiting on it, man.
So,
the fans deserve it, man.
Yeah, and like you said, this one for the culture.
And another thing with all of these artists reach all walks of life, as far as race, ages, you know what I'm saying, everything. So this is like a perfect lineup. It can fit everybody that watch Super Bowl. Whoever watch Super Bowl, somebody gonna like somebody that's on this lineup. Probably all of them, or at least one. I'm telling you.
Let me ask you this: who do you think is gonna have the best performance?
I mean, I like the Queen, man.
I think she can pull out all the stops.
The Queen of hip hop, soul, R&B, Mary J. Blige.
She might pull DJ Khaled out there.
She sang live.
With their collaboration.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Murray got that dance.
She
her little dance, her little bop. You know what I'm saying?
I think she can pull out all the stops. I mean, everybody else can kill the show, no doubt. I mean, for her, it's just perfect time in the alignment. I mean, she the queen. Why not?
She the queen. She the only woman on the lineup.
Yeah,
you know
why
what I'm saying?
Why not?
Why not? She the queen. You know what I'm saying?
So it's just gonna be epic, like we said. They like that. They like that hip hop and R&B Avengers right there. So we're gonna see after the show. We're gonna break it down and just give you versus what we said now versus what we saw during the show.
And another thing too, this is, even though Eminem is not black, this is Black History Month, y'all. This is still Black History. This never happened before. This type of
facts.
This statue of artists performing at the Super Bowl, and they all black except Eminem, but Eminem is black to some people. You know what I'm saying? We don't look at his skin, but I'm just saying it's for Black History.
He for the culture. He for the culture. He part of the culture.
Black History Month moment.
He for the culture.
You know what I'm saying?
Biggest stage in the world. It's going down.
What you guys think in the comment section? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Notification gang. Ayy.